This is the Kobe Bryant Film Room, Hellafide Cap Edition, featuring Skip Bayless and the Three Stooges. Let's get into it, y'all.
I'm sitting across from two former NFL stars who grew up here in LA, which means both are Lakers fans. Keyshawn, you first. Is it a foregone conclusion Giannis eventually...
Wait, where the other Stooge at? Michael Irvin ain't there? Okay, two Stooges. I gotta change the title to Two Stooges, y'all.
winds up with the Lakers in Hollywood?
For my magic Dutch, yes.
Yes.
100%. Think about it. We talked about LeBron James coming to LA for 2 years.
Agreed.
Did it not happen?
Seemed like 10 years, but
Yes,
go ahead.
but it happened.
Yes.
And when you think about Los Angeles, one, it's the Lakers. And I know that, and everybody don't want to play for Lakers. No, they do. I started this show off by talking about
You
the
did.
Cowboys, the Yankees, the Lakers.
And on this, I agree.
People,
That is true. The Lakers have a very prestigious franchise. Everybody wants to come and play for the Lakers because of the weather, because of the history, the tradition, and it's a great place to make your name for yourself off the court as well.
want to be in the purple and gold. There's just something magical about it. When we want big stars, we want them. We get them. We get them. We get them. We want LeBron James, we get him. We want Will Chamberlain, we get him. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we get him. I mean, it's just, we traded, we got Powell, whatever the case may be. Shaq, we wanted, and guess what Dr. Bus did? They don't want to give you the $100 million, no problem. We're going to give you 100 plus. Come on over here with us. And that's so when you look at it, Giannis is an international star.
I wonder how long these guys been Laker fans. I'm just asking y'all, because I'm not familiar with it.
What is Los Angeles and what is New York international? It ain't Milwaukee. No disrespect to Milwaukee, anything like that, but it's not Milwaukee. Okay? There's something to be said about wearing the purple and the gold. Yeah, two NBA titles in Milwaukee, 17 in LA. You can be part of the 19th, because we're going to get one soon here, the 18th. But you can be part of the 19th, 20th, and their own. Now,
I would love to see Giannis as a Laker, but I just got to be honest too. I don't like guys hopping from team to team, man. And these guys don't mind that shit. I don't like it, right? I like guys staying on the same team, going through the grind and winning. It means more.
look, it's 2 years from now, a million things could happen. But if we were to get Giannis, and we were to entertain that seriously, and Mark Stein, fabulous reporter, he's not just throwing it against the wall and hope it sticks. He's really
one of the best.
One of the best. He got it somewhere.
Well, if he ain't heard it from Giannis, he's throwing it at the wall so it can stick. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he ain't heard it from the man himself, that's the definition of throwing it at the wall and hoping it sticks.
Saying it because it's true. And if it happens, then hey, man.
So that's cap, Keisha.
Look, we talking about Giannis, so right now I gotta keep it a buck. You see what I did there? In Lakerland, you got to be a superstar. Like, if there's a top 20 player available at any point in time in the Lakers' history, they're going to be involved in it. There's so many jerseys hanging up in the rafters. There's so much history. Great big men. LeBron had to come. He talked about why he came, because of the star power in LA. Kobe, Bean Bryant, rest in peace. Star power in LA. If there's a great player, we're going to be involved. But you know what I think is going to happen? Because he got 2 years. You saying this, Giannis, nobody wants to come to Milwaukee as is. So now you're saying I may not even be here. How are you going to expect another superstar to come commit to a future with you? But
that is true. I think Giannis is just trying to put the Bucks management's feet to the fire so that they could do more, right? Because sometimes teams get so satisfied with giving you the minimum because you're so great and they see your work ethic, they think that they can just put anything around you. And I think Giannis is doing this in order to bring more attention to his situation and potentially bring in more help. There's nothing wrong with putting people's feet to the fire, man.
you know what you're doing? You're alerting the Milwaukee Bucks. Hey, might be time to move me early.
Yeah.
What do the Lakers have that they can move?
The Milwaukee Bucks are not moving Giannis early. It's not happening. He's too great. They're not doing that shit, y'all.
Anthony Davis just signed a contract. Their numbers probably match up just right. And it's the kind of thing Rob Pelinka would do. You can't do it till December because he just signed an extension. But is that something that could happen? Giannis and LeBron James?
And see, that's what this is all about. That's why this is called Hellafide Cap Part 3. This is all about LeBron James. How can we make his road easier than it already is? How can we give him an easy ring so we can just glorify how great he is? Now think about it, right? As a competitor, I have nothing against LeBron James. The thing is that he's great. If you want to have a conversation whether he's the greatest of all time, a lot of people think that. I don't, right? But that's my personal opinion. My opinion doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, right? People are gonna think what they want, regardless, right? And he has done a lot. His resume is long. Right? And it depends on what you go off of. You go off stats, do you go off longevity, right? But me, I go off competition. I go off who you beat with who you have, right? So look at how Keyshawn Johnson's smiling like a fucking schoolgirl. Look how much that pleased him. Like, this shit's ridiculous, bro. These are grown-ass men. Like, yo, they want his path to be easy. Your path, you shouldn't even want it if it's easy. When you win a championship, you're supposed to be want it even more because of the grind, because of the path to get there. But yet, these are the same people who kill KD for joining the Warriors, y'all. The last episode I did, Keyshawn Johnson said LeBron, now I don't believe this shit, it's bullshit. But he said LeBron could be the ranked #1. He could be the MVP next year. So he still thinks LeBron has juice. If he thinks that, him joining Giannis would be a cakewalk. So he's expecting a cakewalk, y'all. Him and Richard Sherman. So these guys don't want to go through the grind, but they want to put him over all the all-time greats that did. Not gonna happen with me. You have to go through the grind.
Potential there. I'm not saying it could happen. I haven't heard anything. I don't know.
And of course, they didn't say trade LeBron James. They said trade AD. Right? The best player on the Lakers right now. Trade him. It's irrational.
Anything, but I'm just saying, in Lakerland, that's the kind of stuff we expect. That's the magic dust. Because if they traded for Giannis, that'd be the kind of move that gets them ahead of potentially losing him for nothing later on. You get Anthony Davis, another great player.
It's a wet dream. It's a dream. It's their dream come true, y'all. This is fucking crazy.
National Basketball Association. LeBron gets to play with debatably the best player in basketball right now. Again. And you get more star power in LA. I think it makes sense.
Whether you come now or later, we certainly will take it.
Right.
By the way, once
This is such a, and I hate this, it's such a cowardly way to win. Have you guys no decency? This is cowardly as fuck. The whole reason why we play sports is to compete. We want to see Giannis versus LeBron. We want to see LeBron versus KD. We want to see LeBron versus Steph. We do not want to see these niggas on the same team.
long ago, far away, this guy named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was playing for the Bucks, and all of a sudden he's playing for the Lakers. I'm saying, how did that happen? And the Lakers gave like Junior Bridgman, and that was back. It's like not fair. It's rigged. It just feels like whoever that guy is at the time is going to. Where would you be without Kareem?
Right.
Like how many of those banners?
Where would Magic be without Kareem?
Doesn't mean anything though, right? Kareem came to LA. Kareem played his time, and then we went on to win championships since then. We won some championships before the cap came.
You did.
But at the end of the day, when you look at it, if Giannis was to land in Los Angeles, Anthony Davis makes
We won some championships long before Cap came. We struggled for a while till Magic came.
You know, it's makes some sense. I don't know if it'll happen this year. Giannis would be arguably the most popular guy in the NBA in Los Angeles because of the international.
So you see how the media has an effect on people's careers. So they're not going to give him no shine meanwhile he's in Milwaukee. But they're going to give him all the love in the world and glorification and give him more credit than he deserves in LA. You see how they move, and I'm a Lakers fan, y'all, but we got to admit this shit. You see how they move people to larger markets? They push these guys to larger markets because it makes the NBA more money. That's what it's about. It's about money, y'all. It ain't about competition no more. This is a business. And these people right here are part of that business. That's why they're talking about
the NBA is international. And if you're in Los Angeles and you're Giannis and you playing at the level and the expectations and winning championship after championship, the lure, the movies, just all sorts of stuff.
Yep.
That's why when you think about it, and I talked about it a while ago at another network about how Giannis, when he signed that extension the first time around, wouldn't be in Milwaukee through it. He just wouldn't be. You could just tell.
Right.
You could tell that at some point the New York, LA marketplace would get to him.
You just think about how often do you see Giannis in commercials? How often do you see Giannis outside of playing for the Milwaukee Bucks? You don't see it. It's not
You hear that? That's media, y'all. That's how powerful they are. They're showing you how powerful they are and how they can affect y'all minds. Putting them in the larger market, merchandise, sales, advertisements, showing them in a different light, right? The same way they build you up is the same way they take you down. So when they decided that they weren't going to give Kobe his MVPs, they have the power to do so. When they decided that they were going to make Kobe into a bad guy, these guys have the power to do so. If they want you to look good, they can. If they want you to look bad, they can.
A little
bit. But if he moved to LA,
Right. I got it. But here's the downside of this, moving to LA. He has been able to play in virtual shadows in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Small media, so is Aaron in Green Bay, for that matter. But
I got a question. Would you guys lose respect for Giannis if he goes to play with LeBron? Simple question.
Giannis has demonstrated sometimes a little thin skin. He can get a little prickly, a little salty real quick with the media. Better be careful. You better be careful what you wish for, because you come here, as you know
See,
about.
he's warning him. He said, play ball, Giannis. Don't speak your mind. You better say the right things or we'll destroy your career.
New York and LA markets, because you played in both of them. All of a sudden, you can't get away with that on a nightly basis.
You'll be like
here,
Kobe.
the way you can in Milwaukee.
You'll be like
where they're just
Westbrook.
down on their knees saying, please don't leave.
You'll be like Kyrie and KD. We'll destroy you.
Guess what cures all that? Winning. If you win,
Winning does not cure all that. It didn't cure all that with Kobe. If you don't play ball, you will get crushed. That's a fact.
I don't care about what the media says. I can snap back at you, Skip, because I just gave you 30, 12, and 9. So I can snap back at you.
and you know what
That didn't work for Kareem. You're saying all this, but it's not. It didn't work for Kareem. The media did not want to give Kareem the credit he deserved. If you're off-putting to the media, you will not get your just due.
trying to figure out a way to do right now in LA?
How to keep LeBron and how to keep him happy.
You know what one thing would do? Keep
He's
him
like
40 years,
43
he's
now.
fucking 40 years old. He's trying to treat him as if he's getting younger. This is crazy.
Look, right now he's timeless. He just had 28.9 points a game. I don't care how old he is.
His 21st season.
But the difference between Anthony Davis and Giannis is that Giannis plays. Giannis does not miss very many games. He does not miss very many.
Again, if you can't win, these guys just want to swap you out with another superstar to help LeBron win. Like, this is sick. Now they're downing AD. Even though AD, some of the stuff they're saying is true, it's like, come on, bro.
He doesn't miss games, but he misses a whole lot of free throws.
And that's you know, they can't do that. But what I'm saying is you can extend LeBron James's time in LA longer, and I think Giannis has matured. Giannis, there are press conferences out there that are viral of Giannis speaking about his humility and why he's humble. And I think he's built.
Giannis to LA, you heard it here first.
Yeah, and last.
The media, of course, that's what they want. It would please them. It would take their love affair to another level if it just gives people easy rings, bro. But listen, if you think LeBron James is the greatest player of all time, that's you. I gotta have some competition. That's just me. I gotta have competition. We gotta compete. We gotta get back to basketball where these guys are going at each other, man. You watch the All-Star game, these guys aren't trying. How the fuck is this shit entertaining? This is not entertaining. It's not competitive, y'all. I hope this shit don't happen. At least till LeBron and AD are both off the team. If Giannis gonna come, I want Giannis to come and build his own shit. Don't try and team up with other niggas, bro.
Coming up, this might be my favorite segment of the day. Can't wait for this. It's Yella Beezy.
Okay, well that's gonna do it for the Kobe Bryant film room featuring Skip Bayless and the two Stooges. Hellafide Cap, part 3.